Hello and welcome, this is Melskinner, and we're back with some more of the Flashpoint DLC for BattleTech. It's time to pick up a contract, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. We are going to be doing this one. So, let's see, as far as salvage goes. Okay, we're going to get our two choices, so I'm fine with that. So we'll just go the 50-50. Alright, I would like to make a little bit of a lineup change here, so I'm going to remove Revere. We gave him a little bit of experience lately. We're going to put in Scarecrow, and we're going to remove the Jenner, and we're going to put in the Firestarter. Let's use Scarecrow while he's set up, because he's the pilot that's the best for our current situation, which is using light mechs as our scouts. So let's use him while we have him, kind of thing. But otherwise, we're more or less ready to go, so let's deploy. Alright, here we go.
Command interface initiated.
This is a straightforward retrieval. Locate the painter and get to the evac zone. First step, find our target in the location where we suspect he's being held. And extract safely. Keep the mech carrying the artist in one piece. Best of luck, Commander. Or another way to do this is just kill everybody. Make them dead, and then there you go.
Place to settle down. Raise some kids.
Okay. Is it possible for me to get into cover? Because I have a feeling we're going to get into fighting fairly soon, because they're right in here, so... let's have you jump. And I'll have you jump down. I guess we'll jump here, because you could potentially jump into the trees next turn. Possibly. It's always hard to tell with elevation. How exactly range is going to work, because that is affected. I'm just going to take it a little conservatively here, and I'm going to jump so that I'm nice and defensive. Because I don't necessarily want to get caught in a situation where I have somebody out in the open. I'm alright with doing that with the Firestarter to a certain extent, because we know we'll get good initiative. We could potentially move the Firestarter out of there. Although if we face a lot of light mechs, that might not be the case. Alright, we didn't encounter anybody yet. I wonder if they're just not going to pop up until we get them. No, they're there, because we just had a delay. Okay, so again, we're going to jump. Go into cover here. Do the same thing here. But we can't quite get there. So we'll just... let's move there.
Prepping for jump.
Same thing with you, but jump ahead a little bit. Starting to wonder when I'm going to actually encounter these guys. Alright, so we'll sprint up to here. Getting about as close as I dare.
Affirmative.
And if we don't encounter an enemy at this point, I'm kind of confused. Because we should be like right on top of the thing, right? I mean, we have it within our sensor range. Alright, well, we're not there yet. I'm gonna jump. There.
Understood.
We're gonna jump. There, I guess. Probably the Firestarter somewhat in our way. Can't quite get to the woods there. Not unless maybe I sprint. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna wait just to see if we... there we go.
Enemy detected.
Uh-huh.
Engaging jump jets.
Alright. That's gonna be our setup. We've definitely got a mech. We've got a vehicle. They do have light mechs. Locust. Firing some LRMs at me. Okay. Alright, let's see our situation. So this is a medium mech. At least that's what we suspect. Trying to see the chevrons. So that's an assault mech. Or, not a mech. Vehicle. So... we really should just wait then. They can see me and everything. But... I don't really have a good move here. We're really well defended. We've got very good evasion. So let's just reserve, see what happens. Okay, we've got an enemy coming behind me. I didn't really expect that. It didn't attack me, though. So that was something that moved as a light mech. Interesting. Okay, we'll reserve again. And the main reason I'm doing that is this could be a demolisher, and we don't know that. It could be an SRM carrier. Oh, good. We have a hatchetman. I was asking for some variety. Also, seeing some of the newer mechs, that'd be nice. Now, I may already have a piece of a hatchetman, so if we can get the legs chopped out of that, that'd be nice. We have another medium mech coming in from behind us. Alright, well, we want this thing to move, whatever it is, so we'll allow it to do so. Okay, there's stuff at the heavy, so I expect vehicles. And again, I'm fairly certain that's a striker, because I have not seen... Well, that's not true. There's a bulldog. Bulldog is the other one, but it's not going to have LRMs, so... Unfortunately, because of our situation... I'm not sure what to do with these mechs. Whether I should just ignore them, or if I should go completely after them. Obviously, we don't want to get too close to our hatchetman. Locust 1M we could kill fairly easily. It has very little armor. So I could get really aggressive here. Problem is... aggressive can I really get away with? I mean, I could jump into the objective. I really don't want to pick the objective up if I can avoid it, but... there's nothing wrong with that, I guess. If we jump there, we at least get to know what this thing is. I really don't want to do that, though, because it could be a demolisher, and it could just wreck me, and I'd die, and it'd be bad. We might even fail the mission if that happens. So, with that in mind, maybe we move like somebody like Gnarly, who may not be able to really get into a great position anyway. And we just like jump in like here or something. And then we just take a poke at somebody, like the hatchetman, for example. We do want to kind of like move like this, so we're not flanked by the guys coming in from the side.
Roger that.
Yeah, I think this is the best move, because we're not going to get close enough to use our other weapons anyway. And then we just poke the hatchetman.
Engaging target.
Okay. Alright, what are you? Please don't be an LRM carrier, that would... hello. No, it's a Manicore. It's a Manicore, for sure. No doubt about it, that is a Manicore. Alright. Well, let's start with Scarecrow. We're going to jump in here so we get the best attack. You don't have multi-target, though, do you? We could just go exclusively after the hatchetman, which is honestly the bigger threat here. Or I could dump 4 small lasers into Locust, which would, you know, that's nothing to laugh off for a Locust. That actually could probably seriously hurt it. I'm gonna go after the hatchetman.
Up high.
You're in the area where the artist is being held. This is my favorite thing. Our fire starter is just hovering in the air while we're reading this. Hold position and give him a chance to board one of your the mechs. Alright, let's see what else I saw here. So there's a mech there, I'm guessing is a medium mech. I feel like I heard 2 boops, but that might have just been getting vision of the... Okay, and then there's a vehicle here, which we expect to be the striker. Alright, so I'm just going to dump into the hatchetman here. Ideally, I'd like to salvage this, but there's other considerations as well.
Firing.
And we hit them all over the place, which is not ideal. Alright. So I didn't get a line of sight on the vehicle.
Yep.
Let's see what we're going to do with truck first. Is there a way I could jump into range of anything? Not really. I think that's the right move. We're going to jump like that. And we're just going to poke at the hatchman here. Which at this stage, the hatchman should be pretty hurt. Got
Aye, aye.
dump fire in here. Not sure there's much in that left arm to have blown up. Maybe he lost a laser or something. I'd actually have to look at that. I don't have... Yeah, he lost a laser. I think the other big thing is the AC-10, which is there, and then there's probably another laser, yeah, in there with the hatchet, so... Okay, that's taken care of. Let us move up. I'd like to take out the Manticore if I can, but we'll have to see what the situation gives us. Because the wiser move may be just to take out the hatchetman, make sure it's dead. And we don't have a good shot here. I'm gonna multi-target. You're gonna be A. You're gonna be B. And the lasers will be B. Okay. I think we have got a good chance of killing the hatchman here. Or not.
The asset is in hand, Commander.
Alright, well, that was not my intention, but that's what we're gonna get. Locust is gonna run away. That's not too surprising of a move for a Locust. Ah, you're gonna go in the mineral field. Of course you are. Alright. Now you have the hit and run capability. I have to remind myself you have that. Yeah, you have ace pilot. So if we attack now, we can dump our fire here. We'll probably want to not do absolutely all of it. Turn off a small laser. Fire away.
Engaging target.
Yeah, super dead. That was way overkill. But hey, we made sure.
One less target.
Alright. And then I get to move. Where do I want to move to? Good question. I can't really afford to jump. I kind of want to go to the second objective. But I don't want to give them a back shot if I can avoid it, which they may be able to get if I'm not careful here. I also want good evasion, if I can get it. You know, that's actually... we're giving a back shot to these guys, though, if they get in behind me. I think we go with this move. Like, we're moving... There's 4 evasion, 5... Okay, yeah, that's the one we're going to do. We'll take the evasion.
On it.
Maybe they get in behind me, maybe they don't. We can get our second objective here, and honestly, we can leave if we want to. But we do have certain incentives to kill all the enemy. Okay, is there other light mech? Let's see if it gets in vision range. Yep, it is. Locust 1V. Alright, well, we can just move away from that. Doesn't really matter too much, but it does. I want to kill the Manticore. That's, like, without a doubt what we want to do here. So let's move Gnarly, who is going to jump forward. We'll just kind of face like that as a precaution. I'm not going to necessarily get the best shots here, but Gnarly isn't necessarily going to have the best options either, so if we get the kill, we get the kill. If not, it's fine, doesn't really matter. We could go with Precision Strike here just to try and get more accuracy out of this, but I'm not really sure we're going to get the kill even if we got full damage here. I mean, if we hit the sides, we might be able to get it. It's not a lot of internal structure. I mean, we really don't want to waste the turn of other guys, so you know what? Let's try and go for a side. I guess it doesn't matter which one. We'll go with right, because maybe we could follow up with that, because that's the right side off this way. Maybe we can get another shot on the right side. There we go. So that was worth it.
Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Because now my other mechs can do whatever they want. Okay. Not sure which mech is moving now. Ah, okay. I was afraid they'd get back shots on me. But they didn't hit, because we had a lot of evasion, so that's fine. I want this mech to go, because more likely I'm going to be able to do things against it, so let's just reserve. If this is a striker, it's not likely. Oh, okay, we got a hunchback.
Protect the asset. It's under attack.
Be quiet. Okay, so this is a hunchback with the AC-20, so we want to kill that if we can. So that would be my goal. So truck, go next.
What do you need?
I'm gonna jump, even though maybe not wise from a heat efficiency standpoint. I want to go somewhere where we got a clear line of sight, though. Might not be able to do that because of the buildings. That sucks. I mean, back here we have it because of the hill, because we can see over the building. Well, it is what it is. We're just gonna have to take what shots we get.
Acknowledged.
So LRM-20 at the hunchback, and then I'm gonna fire the lasers, or at least one laser, probably just one. We don't want to heat ourselves up too much. A, B, and then B, we're gonna turn off everything but just the one. Just so, you know, we're firing something to get through that evasion. That's not bad. Alright, so here's hoping that the Griffin can get into a good position here. Alright, here comes the striker. Oh, it's actually going to move up. Somewhat surprised by that. Hunchback is still the greater threat, though. Of course, the AI is going to move into the... They haven't had much luck hitting the fire starter, but it's going to move into the mineral field because the AI loves doing that. Yeah, so we'll move in here. And as much as the striker is a tempting target, we have to hit the hunchback. I would prefer to attack it from the front rather than the side. I'm a little just concerned about getting attacked in the rear, though. But hey, if we go out like this, maybe it'll be all right. I could use vigilance as well. Maybe get myself a good second attack here. Oh, I don't have vigilance. Never mind. Okay, let's just dump our fire here.
All weapons committed.
Hunchback has serious, I mean, it has a reduction in armor, so we might be able to hurt it pretty good here. So we're going to be mostly ignoring these light mechs, as they're not really too much of a threat. I mean, you hit me with a medium laser. It doesn't make me too happy about things, but hey, it's a single medium laser. In the grand scheme of things, it could be much worse.
Waiting for orders.
I'd rather hit something than not. So we're going to get in here, and I'm going to open up on that striker in hopes to kill it.
On my way.
And then we know, because they have another light mech, that we'll get the first move, and then I'm going to use a precision strike on this guy to try and knock him down in initiative. So I'm going to turn off the medium lasers, because they're not likely going to hit anyway. You know what? Yeah, we can't get away with any of the medium lasers. Small lasers it is.
Affirmative.
And that it is. Yeah, I really like the fire starter. Those 4 small lasers, and the fact that we have the hit and run ability, it's just really good. Quickly becoming my favorite scout mech. Okay, so as I just said, we're going to get that advantage. So I think you're the best person to unleash that precision strike. Yeah, we are in a position where they could attack me from the rear, but it is what it is. Get up nice and close to the hunchback and then just unload on it. Hopefully getting rid of that AC-20, because that is the one thing that could just up and kill my fire starter, and we obviously don't want that to happen. We're going to go after the right torso because that's where the AC-20 is, unless I am forgetting. Yeah, that's where it is, so let's try and knock that out as well.
All weapons committed.
'Cause if we can knock out the AC-20, that's the real threat of... And we just did. That's the real threat of a hunchback. That's most of its damage. We also knocked it down because we've done a lot of stability damage to it. So its initiative has been really lowered. Okay, so the hunchback's not really a threat anymore. At least not a serious one. Okay, they might not have been in range. Oh, actually the locust is getting close here. Okay, so... who do we want to do what with? Gnarly could turn and fight the locust, which is quickly coming in behind us. Probably not a bad idea. I mean, somebody has to deal with this locust. Alternatively, we go in and try and finish off the hunchback, but I think that we're going to do that with truck instead. So I'm going to jump into cover because that's a little bit better for us. This is not going to be a great shot, but we're going to take what we can take. I'll probably not use the SRM-4 just to save myself a little bit of heat. And in theory, you're saving yourself ammo, but we don't have to pay for ammo, so it's not like that is that big of a concern. So turn that off. Maybe we could get in a position to punch Locust if it's not careful, so...
Firing on target.
Okay, we just whiffed. That's alright.
What the hell?
Okay, so now truck
Yeah?
is going to forward. Now, ideally, we want to put ourselves in a position where they're not going to attack me from behind. It might be difficult with the Locust and how far it can move. But we can take out this hunchback, and I think we do that with this attack. Actually, let's back up a bit. Yeah, I think we dump everything into this because that is more likely going to get the hunchback kill. As far as what I'm going to shoot at, I think we just go center torso, look for that kill. We took out the left torso, and yeah, we got the kill. That works for me.
Gotcha.
Maybe a little overkill, but hey, they're dead. Okay, so it's just 2 light mechs. And, oh, you're coming in to hit me. Thing. Good luck with that. I missed how much damage that did, but I'm sure it was not high. And then you're not the 1V variant, so you don't get any follow-up. That's very silly for a 1M to do, but alright. Scarecrow.
Standing by.
I'm gonna jump. I want to get in to the zone to get the secondary thing, and then we'll just fire our small lasers. I mean, whatever we can get away with what heat we have to deal with, we'll just fire now. Yeah, we can get away with the small lasers. And that's the other thing that's great. I don't know if this is the way it used to be, but small lasers have a really high accuracy, like just insane. And they're great weapons to attack lighter mechs with, because normally, with as much evasion as this thing has, it'd be really impossible to hit. Yeah, it doesn't take into effect the evasion at all, so small lasers are awesome. I wonder if flamers work that way too.
Confirmed.
Yeah. And having 4 of them, I mean, that's some pretty good damage. I mean, obviously they're very close range. But the Firestarter has enough of a maneuverability that we can make that happen. And I don't have the classic problem that a light mech has, is that you can move in, but then you can't follow up, because if you do, you're just going to get murdered. We have that attack and move ability, so we can do that, you know, as we will. Okay, let's see. Can't punch, although that's what I'd like to do. Where'd the 1B go? Up there? Why'd you do that? You're out of range. All right, well, let's... I feel like I have to move with the Griffin, otherwise I'm going to get caught in the back, which I prefer not to have happen. So we're just going to move forward here, and we're going to attack the Locust at long range. Not a great opportunity to attack. Maybe we just sling the medium lasers, give ourselves some time to cool off. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So the SRMs are being turned off to cool off a bit.
Engaging target.
Could have used precision strike, but 2 medium lasers isn't worth it.
No damage detected.
Okay. Now, yeah, I don't even know what this is. It could be another Hunchback, for all I know. Whatever it is, it doesn't have LRMs. Yeah, you know, Truck, you are running hot. Why don't you just punch this guy in the face? 85% chance to hit, which is probably more likely than firing any weapons at him. And back.
Targeting for physical attack.
The damage. And took out the leg, so the mech's gonna go down here. I'm not sure if we knocked out the other torso section, so this may be a pilot kill. No, okay, so they have one more injury, perhaps. Alright, so... Vindicator. Running pretty hot this stage. We'll just have walk forward. And do... pokey pokey, I guess?
On the move.
It is a little high, so I might just go the large laser this time. And again, I'm not going to waste a precision strike on just a large laser. If it hit, it would hurt a Locust that has half armor, but...
Negative damage. Repeat.
We can be patient.
Damage.
We have the secondary asset, Commander. Bring it home.
Yeah, so now we can just leave if we want to. But I don't see a reason to do that. Looks like the Locust V is just... 1V is just running away. So,
Yes,
Scarecrow can just attack. Again, we have attack and move. Go for the center torso to get the kill.
firing.
Super overkill, but hey.
Target eliminated.
Okay, so where is the evac point? Because we may just want to leave. I mean, there's another medium mech. I honestly want to fight it. So, just want to see where we have to actually go. Looks like it may be out this way. Yeah, there it is. Maybe that's where the Locust is going. It's trying to cut me off or something. So, I guess we'll head in that direction.
Moving out.
Yeah, we don't need a cutscene here. Come on. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna let this video go a little bit longer because it looks like we're really close to finishing this battle off. We've got a medium mech that's very much on my periphery, so it's going to take a little bit of time because the enemy is just not close enough to really engage. So Gnarly is the one that is most likely going to get vision. So let's just establish that vision. We could use Vigilance to give us the initiative that we may need.
Lifting up.
Because if it's a Hunchback, I'm not going to want to be up in its face like this. Oh, okay, it's a Shadowhawk, the 2H variant. I'm still going to use Vigilance, nonetheless. Give me some good defense. We're going to turn some of these things back on. And fire away, because we've got a pretty good shot here.
Roger that.
But unfortunately, we're not going to have a lot of follow-up. So let's grab Truck and start having her move over in that direction.
Copy that.
I think the biggest problem is just that Locust. This is probably going to delay me quite a bit. Not sure if I could get in the do any. That's why I'm not sure if I should use Precision Strike here or not. Yeah, let's just go for it. Just do a normal attack. Shadowhawks are pretty hardy, so despite having less armor than typical, kind of hard to say what's going to come out of this. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to get close enough to do anything this turn. So let's... If I say that, we can go after the Locust. I mean, it's not going to be a great shot, but this is where we might be better off using the Precision Strike.
Engaging jump
Because
jets.
if we do a lot of damage this turn, we might just straight up get the kill. Let's turn on everything. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to fire at all, but... Okay. Still not great shots with the Precision Strike.
All weapons committed.
But we're close enough now that we can maybe get in for a melee strike, which is going to have a better chance of hitting.
Detected.
We also knocked him down, so that makes it even more likely. Okay.
Standing by.
I'm a little less scared of a Shadowhawk. I mean, yeah, it could punch me, and that would be the big threat. I don't think Scarecrow's going to be able to do a whole lot this turn. Maybe I just jump to try and get into the position to do stuff.
Lifting off.
And we could always sensor lock as well. Help out. In that case, we should sensor lock who? I guess we sensor lock the Shadowhawk to make it have less accuracy.
Got a knock.
Alright. So the question is, do we stay put with Gnarly? Yeah, I mean, we've got good evasion. We've got good defense. If the Shadow comes in here and attacks me, we'll be able to deal with it. Didn't even fire that many of its weapons, so that's fine. I might go in and punch now that the distance is shorter too. So that's good. Let's have Truck go first, though.
Yep.
No, I lied. Let's have me go first. Because I can get in here and stomp on him before he gets a chance to go.
Engaging physical attack. Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay. Got the pilot kill. Alright, so now that we've done that,
Yes, Commander.
again, we want Truck to go first so that the vision isn't obstructed. We'll just move on up. I
Confirmed.
may get the medium lasers in here. We'll have to see where the range falls. Okay, yeah. Let's do a precision strike. Might as well. Let's go straight center torso.
Aye, aye. Engaging target.
And I think if this doesn't kill the Shadowhawk, the follow-up attack, melee attack, is very likely to do so.
Nice. Got past the armor.
Okay. Now Gnarly.
Commander?
Gonna come in here. I prefer to be in cover if I can take it. We've got two small lasers and the melee attack.
Ah!
There goes that. Oh, sadly, the damage didn't go where we needed it to. I am very surprised this guy's still alive.
How's it going?
Can we jump in, get nice and close? Yeah, we can. How much we're going to be able to fire is... it's another matter. But the answer is not much. Single small laser. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Engaging with target.
I was going to laugh if that killed him. Alright, let's just go with the follow-up punch here.
Attempting physical attack.
There we go. Took two punches. Yeah, that shows you how hardy a Shadowhawk is.
Smoked one.
With half armor, it took a lot of damage. Well done, you managed to wipe the OPFOR out. I could do an extract right now. No need to get to our planned LZ.
Mission successful.
Alright, we get ourselves a bonus, which is nice. Sadly, I wasn't able to get that many parts to a Hatchet Man. I think I already have one, though, so it's not too bad. We'll grab that one, of course, because I would like to have a Hatchet Man. Other than that, I'm thinking of grabbing the AC-10, because we haven't had an opportunity for one of those yet. And Might be a good idea, although the AC-5 is the more tempting thing. Because if I were to load out a Hatchet Man, I wouldn't use an AC-10. Because I don't think that's the ideal loadout. AC-10 could work in some situations, but yeah, I'm actually going to grab the AC-5 in this circumstance, because I do want another one. And we'll confirm that. Okay, so unfortunately we just get a bunch of garbage. Heat sinks and jump jets. Oh well. Alright, well, we're that much closer to getting a Hatchman. If we face one more, that will be enough to get us one, so that's exciting. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.